I'm glad everyone's enjoying the starting soon screen. I spent a lot of time working on that. Hey guys, what's up? We're gonna play some Yakuza 4. They recently announced a Yakuza 5 localization. It's been a few years in the making. I want to say Yakuza 5 came out in Japan in 2012. So, yeah, it's been a little while getting here, but I guess we can't complain. It's funny, there was actually a rumor back in, like, February, I think, where they basically just said, don't count out a localization of Yakuza 5, like some random guy went in to talk to some Atlas employee. It's a bit of a long shot, but, well, you know, I guess it paid off. Okay, so I'm going to assume... Yeah, the music stopped. Of course the music stopped, because we gotta talk. We gotta play some games here. Spend some time. Alright, so let's see if I can get this switched over real quick. I'm kind of scrambling here, because I was running a little bit behind. But hopefully we should still be alright. There we go. We've completed a load. That's how you know we've started a PS3 game. And that's also how you know we're playing a PS3 game. Alright, so let me know how everything is going in terms of, you know, video and audio levels and all of that good stuff. I actually just recently upgraded my internet as well. I've upgraded to 10 megabit per second upload, which is insane because I had a 1 megabit per second upload before, so... this should look a lot better than I would have been able to get it. I'm still not, like, I'm not uploading at 10 megabits per second or anything, because nobody would be able to buffer that in real time on Twitch. But, you know, it should look a little bit better. I think it's roughly equivalent to whatever the YouTube, like, 720p option is, so, you know, should look pretty good. But this is what I uploaded as my little YouTube video intro thing for the stream. Lots of stuff going on that is actually kind of spoilery. So, we might actually skip that a little bit, but... So this is very much, it actually, like, all this menu stuff, like, in, like, the sounds and everything, kind of reminds me of Dynasty Warriors a little bit. And there's all this ultimate skill, reminisce, special games stuff that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you'd really want to bother with any of that. So, there's network stuff. It's kind of funny, I'm at version 1.0, we can check for a manual update. But whenever you check for update data, it just says there's no new updates found. So apparently this game was never updated, which is interesting. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start a new game, I guess. We will, of course, be playing on normal difficulty. This is just going to be... oh, I got a sunshine belly warmer. Man, tell you what, I've got a cold belly. So, you know, I'm glad. But yeah, this isn't going to be like... I'm going to play through Yakuza 4. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time with it because a lot of people may not have been... you know, super into the Yakuza 5 announcement. Like, I've never played a Yakuza game. What's it about? So, you know, you can check it out here if you like. And yes, this game, it's crazy in some ways and totally mundane in others. It's kind of a hard one to describe because I think the deal is it's very much intended for Eastern audiences. There's a lot of kind of slow-paced talking, story building, character building, but then when you get in combat, it's just, you know, lights out, like, kung fu fighting nonsense, so... Yeah, definitely subtitles. I think they're already on by default. It's Japanese audio anyway, so obviously without subtitles we wouldn't know what they're saying or anything. Yeah, that's another thing. All voices are Japanese voiceovers. There is no English dub. There's also no English dub option. So that might make it, you know, if that really bothers you, then, well, it's going to bother you for a long time, but... Also, this game has really good music. Well, yeah, of course, if you speak Japanese, you know, you know what they're saying, but I don't, so. This game is really nothing like, they're two completely different, you know, this is like kung fu fighting, beat people up with bicycles type thing. Revengeance is like giant mechs and stuff. So they're kind of two different, like, to actually compare them in that way, but... Yeah, this is also probably the best of the main characters. I love this guy. You don't know his name yet, but it's Akiyama. He's pretty awesome.
ああ、いや、ちょっと出先だけど。絶対嘘ね。どうせ会社にいるんでしょ。もうどうして電話に出てくれないんですか。ちょっと聞いてます？あれ、電波悪いのかしら。秋山さん、聞こえてますか？ああ、聞いてるってば。ごめんって。で、なんかよ。よって何言ってるんですか。用あるに決まってるじゃないですか。ああ、そうだよね。はいはい。俺が悪かったって。で、何？ですね。
This game came out, I think 2010? I'm not sure. It's pretty old. So you also do kind of have to keep that in mind when judging. Like, it kind of looks a little fuzzy in the actual gameplay. So, you know, kind of give it some slack because it's kind of a middle of the generation type PS3 game. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it very much looks like a Sega game to me. It looks like a Sega arcade game. They kind of just have some style. It's hard to describe, but... I pretty much immediately, like, just fell in love with this guy, because he's just, like, this super lazy, laying on the couch, avoiding his responsibilities, making excuses. So this is Akiyama. I don't know how much you would have gathered, depending on how much you were paying attention, but he actually runs, like, a loan company. So he's kind of a loan shark, but minus the shark. His thing is he gives out, like, really good loans at, like, no interest and stuff, so... You know, he's kind of an interesting character around town, but obviously you'd learn more about that once you get into it. Also, yes, his suit is fantastic. He's got a great sense of style, and he's just an all-around great dude. Yeah, 2010, that's about what I thought. Look at those bicycles, I want to hit people with them. We'll get to that. And yeah, that was Hana on the phone. We will be seeing plenty of her. And yeah, it's very much intended to, you know, not necessarily resemble, like, Japanese life or anything, but as far as I understand it, like, the cities and everything are kind of modeled to sort of give it the same sort of feel. So, you know, these big buildings and stuff, all these billboards, so it kind of looks like it a little bit, but, you know... And it's also, this is very, you can already see, we're just kind of walking around town. There's people around, people to talk to, you know, dialogue going on. So it's very much one of those types of games where you can just kind of, you know, spend some time getting a feel for the city and all the people that live in it and everything. So we've got all these stores. We've got a mysterious old man. So our adventure is beginning already. And as far as I know, like, I don't think there are any dialogue choices. I don't remember any, at least. So, you know, yeah, Akiyama just kind of talks on his own. So we got a memo. There's, you know, tutorial stuff. Different people will give us, like, different kinds of information. And if you get information from people, you get experience points. So it's also kind of, you know, encouraging you to talk and kind of spend some time between the actual battling stuff. So we got 500 for that. So I think, yeah, we can go into all these stores. This is a Popo store, which might be a real one. I'm really not that well versed on convenience stores in Japan. I also, the first time I played this, I really liked that water on the window, you know, because it is raining outside and everything. You know, we can come in this store. There's all kinds of stuff around. You get some, like, noodles and, you know, everything else. Talk to the guy at the counter. And if we want, we can buy some stuff. We do start with 60,000 yen. So, you know, we can get some decent stuff. You know, all this. There's so much. Batteries, lighter oils, catnip sticks. Like, and all of this pretty much has a use in some way, mostly in, like, crafting. But obviously we're going to be staying pretty far away from that, at least for the sake of this, you know, stream. But yeah, it's very much like role-playing elements. You gain levels. Once you gain levels, you get kind of like quote-unquote skill points. They're kind of orbs. It's kind of hard to explain. But you can spend those in order to like learn new skills and upgrade your stats and all that stuff. The stories of the games are all connected, but for what it's worth, Yakuza 4 is actually the first game that I played in the series. I'd never played any of the others. I actually went back to 3 afterwards. So, like, some of the characters are recurring, but they do a pretty good job of sort of, like, if you're jumping into it at the start here, then you can figure out at least who people are and what's going on. Might take you a little bit of extra work, but, you know, it's still pretty easy to do. Nope. Can't go that way. So yeah, pretty much all these stores they're talking about, you can go in, you can get a beef bowl, you can get some gelato. So, you know, like if you go in the door here, you could actually go in. I can't, oh, I am going in even though I was totally walking out. That's weird. But you can't, like, eat anything if you're not missing any health, so we'll just have to turn back around. Yakuza 3 and 4 are on the PS3. I wanted to say the original Yakuza was on PS1? It might not be, but I don't really remember. I've actually never played 1 or 2, so and I don't really know anything about them. So there's our memo. We'll get some experience for it. It's not really super important. Most of it you can figure out. But oh, look at this super great wet road texture. 2010 graphics, man. State of the art. All right, now we're going to get into what we're really here for, I think. You got some street punks. You can guess what's going to go down. The store's bringing me in. I can't escape its grasp. So we've got some fellow, or I guess rival loan sharks. So here's where you kind of get your first taste. Like, you're barely charging interest on loans. So we're sort of, you know, obviously people are going to want loans with no interest on them. So obviously all the other loan companies don't really like what we're doing here. What a burn. Oh man, he's just laying it on, isn't he? And yes, they swear at us a lot. Kind of the, like, pretending to be tough guys type thing. Alright, so here we go. Street punks. And then now we get into a battle. It's almost like random encounters, like you would see in a, you know, some kind of JRPG. But, it's, you know, we're out here in the street. So as you can see, we get our attacks. We can kick this guy silly, which gives them experience points for it. Kind of got our tutorial. We can attack with triangle. That'll give us our heavy attack. Like that. It is sort of Dynasty Warriors-esque. You can do it like after 3 hits. You can do it after 2 hits. You know, get different finishers and stuff. So triangle is basically like your heavy attack, you know, finish the combo type thing. Alright, now we gotta do some grabs. Like that. And we'll just heavy kick this guy and throw this guy to the ground. Now we get to pick up weapons. This is where the fun starts. Let's pick this up, why don't we? Ha ha ha, yes. And then we can also pick up what's left of it and smack this guy with it. What about this guy? There we go. Oh, now we got the tire. Okay, alright. And we can also pick up stuff like the traffic cones. And we can do this attack. That'll finish him off. These are actually what are called heat moves. I'm kind of doing advanced stuff right now, but, you know, it looks cooler. Beat him up with the traffic cone. If this guy would get up, I would like to hit him. Ooh, he blocked me. Right, I'm gonna have to grab you, aren't I? Nope. Can't while you're down. And obviously, we'll be getting all sorts of moves and upgrades to, you know, make this go a little quicker. I kind of wasted all my good stuff on the other guys. No, I think there's some blood in some of it, but it's not, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is actually rated T, if I'm not mistaken. It might not be. Actually, no, it's definitely rated M. I just saw the case over there, and I don't know why it wouldn't be, but you know, it's very Sega, it's very arcadey. It's not going for like the Sleeping Dogs type, you know, brutal finishers or whatever. You know, they're basically just over the top, and that's kind of how you describe fighting in this game in general, and a lot of things about this game, really. Okay, well, now we have soul points. I think, yeah, we did level up from that fight. We can upgrade our abilities. And this is where you see all the stuff we have, so we can kind of sort. It's better than just going through all of them, because we've got so much stuff we can buy. So, you know, this is all the stuff that takes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have, like, specific types. Like, this will increase our heat gauge, which we haven't learned about, but that's what those, like, special attacks were before. You know, all kinds of stuff that we've got to unlock first. And these are basically just, like, general techs. Quick stepping is nice to eventually get. And then some kind of, you know, swiftly regain your guard, return to your feet after being thrown, so kind of just the standard fighter stuff. And here's where you get some extra finishers, which I'm going to go ahead and get this one, because this essence of finishing is actually really nice. It'll let you attack a downed enemy, which, as you can see, I was just trying to do. And let's see, I don't remember. It's not going to be super important, because it's not like we're going to get to the end of the game here. But I may just get the enhanced quick steps, because those are super nice, actually. Okay, so now that we have effectively beat 2 guys up with 1 bicycle, and the bicycle has reappeared, we are good to go, and we can talk to some people around here. You never get an umbrella, by the way, unfortunately. It's only been 5 years, but it's changed so much since 2005. Yeah, sure, buddy. We can go into, I think, can we go into Club Sega right now? Yeah, we can. You know, I'm pretty sure there are Club Segas in Japan, so... Yep, we got all this stuff in here. Camera's a little weird, but there we go. Once we can kind of get it around, we can play this claw game here if we want. We can get an adorable little dog. Insert coin, move crane. Alright, so we got to move it right and then back. Let's go for... I kind of want to go for the one on the left, but that's going to be hard. Oh yeah, we can also sort of switch perspectives here. Just tap it. There we go. Back a little bit. Grab him by the big head. See, I'm too far to the right. Like, that's the... Oh. Man, I didn't get either of them. I really want one of those dogs. Alright, well, the one on the left is kind of lost now. I don't think we're going to be able to grab him from that position, so let's do that. And we'll see if we... I fear that these two are too close together. Well, if anything... No, nice, I knocked the one on the left down. I think I'm going to get both of them. Sweet. Man, I'm so good at this. Big puppy, Chihuahua, and a golden retriever. Well, we might as well go for the trifecta. It's probably just all the way to the right, yeah. Play that weird mech game. You can't play everything in here, just most things. Alright, come on. Oh, I totally got him. I'm probably the best crane game player there ever was. French Bulldog. Alright, and that's it. We get 3 plays for our coin, so It's actually 500 yen, which, I don't know, probably, it's not a lot of money. It's like $5 or something. Can we play this one? Yeah, we totally can. Get the monkey ear. Oh, come on, it didn't go down far enough. What do you expect me to do with that? Which I do kind of wish there was a way to speed this up, but, you know, that would lose the immersion, right? Alright, maybe we can just try for one of these on the left. It's easiest to just move it as far left as you can. Not just like this one in the middle. See, I'm worried it's not going to go down far enough. Up. Oh, it knocked it over. Come on. Oh. It's disappointing. Alright, one more try. Maybe the one in the back. Oh, his big ears, man. Okay. You see, those things are not the right shape to try to grab with this flimsy crane. Yeah, so I was trying for the left far back, but... Alright, well, unfortunately we came away with nothing. But we got 4 in the other one, so, you know, good enough. But yeah, you can't play everything. I think there are some... Yeah, there's some that you can play. Boxelios 2. Oh, it's the sequel to Boxelios, if you didn't know. Control an invincible fighter. Shoot ballistic fire. See, there's all kinds of little rules to this. Time stand still, use this time. 100 years. Yeah, let's play it. Why not? We were supposed to be collecting money, but let's just spend it all at the arcade. Alright, I don't know that I've ever actually done this. Oh, I have done this before. Yeah, so it's kind of this, like, sideways, weird diagonal shooter. And you just get time whenever you defeat stuff. I didn't look at the controls at all, so I'm just mashing X. There might be a better way to do it. Oh, you can just hold it. You don't have to hit it repeatedly. Great. So, okay. That's that. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with it. We'll just let our time run out here. And do all kinds of weird barrel rolls. Look at that. Whoa! So yeah, we'll just let it run out here because I don't want to spend all my time on this, obviously. We've got other things to be doing. It's like Thunder Force? I don't know. I'm woefully, like ignorant of the shooter genre. I've not played a lot of shoot-'em-up games. Yeah, 2.5D. It's technically you can only move left and right, but it's kind of like back and forth in a way. Yeah, so that'll do it for this. Whoa. And there's all the high scores. Oh, this is the weird terms of use sets forth the terms. Oh, is this like uploading your score to PSN or something? Uh-huh. Yep. Sure. Did you get all that? I got it. New record. Yes. This may require a few seconds of waiting. Screw it then. Aileron roll? That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that term before. Okay, well, anyway, what day is it? Anything else? I can't really do anything with that. Alright, so that's our time in the arcade. Maybe it will have stopped raining. Nope, of course not. Alright, so let's get going with the actual stuff here. You can always look at the map on the bottom left, and that will, oh yeah, we got this guy. The map on the bottom left will always kind of point you in the right direction. So this guy's going to give us a weapon catalog. His dialogue is not that important, but he's got a shop, and we can go to his place and buy weapons. So there was nothing about boxes, I guess. Oh man, he's equipped with a bitchin' weapon. All right. Yeah, equipable stuff. Got it. Yeah, there's not too many other places you can go. If you look on the map, there's all kinds of little, like, you know, crosses, like cross-out signs there. So, you know, we're a little bit limited at the moment. Yeah, if the stream is buffering, I mean, I've not dropped any frames or anything, and my internet's been pretty much fine. It's probably just that I'm streaming at a little bit over 2 megabit. So your internet may not just be able to handle, and Twitch also is kind of shaky in terms of connection. So, you know, you may not be able to keep up with it, but unfortunately you also have to be like a Twitch partner to get quality options, which is kind of asinine in my opinion, but that's the way it is. So this is going to be, if I remember correctly, I think this is quite a lot of dialogue. They're going to be introducing, you know, a lot of places, talking about the Kamurocho Hills, this building is being built, and they're going to talk about the different families, like the Majima family. It's one of those games where, you know, in between all the crazy combat and sort of life simi stuff, you've got, like, this intricate crime scene going on, obviously the Yakuza. So, you know, it spends a lot of time building that kind of stuff up as well, and sort of introducing you to the families and what everything's like.
兄貴、どうしたんすか。そんなにイラついて何かあったんすか。
七福通りにエルナードってキャバあんだろ。今あそこに上野の奴らが来てんだよ。
上野？上野って上野清和会ですか。
So this is all kind of stuff that, you know, like at first glance, you might not know exactly what they're talking about, but it's one of those where as you sort of get into the game more, you'll get more familiar with it. So essentially, I think what's going on here is there's like a rival family, the Ueno family, and this area of town is controlled by a different family that these guys are a part of.
昔実話系の雑誌で読みました。
でも実際には五分五分の関係ってわけじゃねえ。一応親戚である以上、道場会が上野の島に手を出すことはね。でもそれは上野清和会が毎月寄付って形で道場会に結構な額の上がりを支払ってるからなんだよ。
え？そうなんすか？
表面上は対等な立場。
There's a lot of guys in this game that need to burn whatever shirt they're wearing.
道場会がアメリカで上野清和会は日本みてえな感じってことだ。
すみません。ちょっとよくわかんないです。
だからまあいい。 どっちにしても俺らみてえな3時の組員が知っててもどうしようもねえ話だからな。
It's also worth mentioning, there's kind of one downside is that you actually can't pause, and I don't think you can skip cutscenes either. Like I'm hitting start right now and nothing's happening. Select doesn't do anything, and none of the buttons are doing anything, so, you know, it's kind of bad that you can't at least pause it. Like, I've got to go do stuff, you know, but I don't want to leave this, so... I like how Akiyama just pokes his head in. The thing about Akiyama is he's actually not Yakuza. He's just a, you know, a moneylender. He just is kind of familiar with everyone, you know. He gets to know people in his occupation.
今日はちょっと用事があって出かけてまして。
新井さんもお出かけ中？
はい。頭は柴田組の組長と出かけてます。
なるほどね。で、さっきの話の続きは？どうして上野清和会の連中が金村工業の島で飲んじゃダメかって話だよ。 こいつらに教えてやんなくていいの？
聞いてたんですか。
あれだけでかい声で喋ってりゃ隣のビルまで聞こえるさ。
すんません。お恥ずかしい限りで。
Yeah, Akiyama is just kind of respected by, you know, pretty much everyone that's not a moneylender.
あ、はい。3ヶ月くらいになります。
じゃあ1年くらい前まではカムロ町界隈でちんけな窃盗とか強盗とか。
And Kamurocho is the name of the city we're in, by the way.
まあ。
で、新井さんあたりに憧れてこの世界に入ったと。
そうです。
そうか。そりゃいい。
秋山さん。
え？
親父に用件があるようでしたら後でこちらから連絡するようにしますけど。
帰るってこと？
いやいや、そういうわけじゃないんですが、親父にもいつ連絡がつくかわかりませんし、こちらもいろいろありますんで。
いろいろね。そっか、そうだよね。わかったよ。
Yeah, like, just look at Akiyama. How could you not respect him, right?
今日、これから大変だぞ。
え？
あんたらの業界で下の連中が上の島で飲むなんてことはあってはなんないことなわけ。わかる？それは直系団体でも親戚団体でも同じ。例えば君が今からカムロ町で一杯やろうと思ったらさ、君の親である金村さんのさらに上の親、つまり柴田組の島で偉そうに飲もうなんて思うか？
いや、それは。
そうだろ？そりゃそうだよね。だってそんなことしたら金村の親分さんに恥かかせ
The localization is also really good too. They use a lot of good, you know, English idioms and stuff, kind of American, like that doesn't translate literally, but you know, has a kind of an equivalent like American phrase.
あの上の清和会、カムロ町不可侵通東上会との約束破って大門ぶら下げたままカムロ町に来てること自体おかしい話だ。つまりそれがどういうことかわかる？
ちょっと秋山さん、
どういうことなんですか？
He just doesn't get it.
ね、つまりこの金村工業が低く見られてるってことだよ。
なあ？
きっと上野の連中は金村工業の島の店なら飲んで暴れても大丈夫って思ってんだろうな。いくら金村工業が東上会の下の柴田組、そのさらに下の三次団体とはいえ、それはちょっと舐められすぎだ。
ちょっとあんた、うちのことバカにしてんのか？
You don't want to pick a fight there, man.
やっと本気になったか。悪かったね、木戸ちゃん。調子に乗っていっぱい喋っちゃって。それでいいんだよ、極道は。極道は大門のでかさだけが全てじゃない。てめんとこの大門バカにされて頭に来ないようなやつは信用できない。ああ、そうだよな、木戸ちゃん。
まあ。
じゃあここはまあ一つカムロ町の平和のために頑張って。あんたらが頑張ってくんないと俺も儲からないしな。ね、兄さん。
ああ、はい。
He's like on a level completely above all of these guys.
ああ、そうだ、木戸ちゃん。
はい。
金村さんに言っといてよ。自分とこの組バカにされても怒らなくなっちまったら極道は終わりだって。そんなヤクザまがいのやつにはもう上納金を立て替えるためのお金なんて貸してあげませんよ。金借りるときに約束した条件守ってくださいねって。じゃ
Like finally, the guy's gone. Couldn't get him out of here. Yeah, he just walks in there, talks to these Yakuza guys, you know, like it's nothing.
親父、いらっしゃったんですか？
いたよ。
いつから？
秋山のガキ帰ったか。
And like I said, you know, there is a lot of dialogue, so that's one of the things, you know, you kind of need to be invested in the story and the characters and everything.
お前が言ってた上野のやつらの件どうしたもんか。
とりあえず新井の兄貴にすぐ連絡を取ります。
And it's especially, you know, kind of long early on because they're still having to establish everything.
連絡取れるまで
He looks like someone from Punch-Out. Maybe. I can probably see that.
上野の連中が暴れたりしたらどうしましょう。
そうだな。
あまり荒っぽいことになるのは避けた方がいいとは思いますが。
Again, if I could skip the scene at this point, I probably would, just so we can see some other stuff, but, you know, that's how it is.
そうだな。とにかくことを荒立てたくない。新井に任せると言ってた。
Mr. Sandman. Perhaps.
わかりました。
Yeah, I mean, if this is kind of if this is your kind of thing, then you know this is basically the game. It's kind of a what you see is what you get sort of thing. I would probably never LP this game, mostly for stuff like this. There's a ton of long scenes, and it would actually be a lot of work because there's like a ton of side quests and sub stories and stuff. It would kind of be hard to keep it interesting, I guess, if you're not like 100% committed to the game itself.
天下一通りでスカイファイナンスって店やってる金貸しだ。カムロ町の駆け込み寺って言われててな。他の店で融資を断られたようなやつにまで金を貸し付けてる。
闇金ってことっすか。
まあ本人は闇金じゃねえって言ってるがやってることは同じようなもんだ。ただまあ違うとこがあるとしたら他の金貸しと比べて融資の条件が変わ
Men's
って
cool
る
wash.
ってとこかな。
条件。審査が特殊とかそういうことっすか。
Want some CC lemon?
あのスカイファイナンスって店じゃ客に金を貸すかどうか判断するために融資前に必ず何かしらの条件を客に提示する。その条件ってのがボランティアだの老人介護だのとにかく一風変わったもんらしい。
はあ。そんなことして何のメリットがあるんですかね。
さあな。それに一部の噂じゃ金利すら取ってねって話もあるぐらいだ。
じゃあどうやって飯食ってんすか、あの秋山って人は。
まあそれは都市伝説みたいな話だろ。実際はちゃんと儲かる仕組みがあるんだろうな。一応さっきうちに来たみたいに金貸した客が飛ばないようちょくちょく見回りしてるみてえだしな。
謎だらけの金貸しっすね。
とにかく奴の考えてることはよくわからん。ただ一度秋山から金を借りた人間は二度と奴から金を借りることはねえそうだ。
どうして。
それもわからん。ま、何にしてもああいう不気味な奴には関わらん方が身のためだってことだ。
付き合ってもらってご苦労だったな。
いや、
まあ、あのビルがどれほどのものか確かめることができただけでも収穫か。
Yeah, and a lot of this game kind of focuses around that, that big building being built, Kamurocho Hills.
すみません。
いやいや、それじゃ今日はとりあえずお疲れさん。うんとうまい飯でも食ってくれ。
いただきます。
So there's it kind of outlined Akiyama's character a little bit. It's really, I think, super interesting. I like kind of his, you know, all his backstory, which we'll learn a lot more about. And, you know, kind of the loan business stuff he does. Not charging interest, but always has some weird kind of condition to it.
新井だ。わかった。エルナードだな。少ししたら向かう。
You're not really supposed to know what, you know, any of these people are, what they're doing. We're kind of seeing it from Akiyama's perspective in some ways. You know, because he's like, oh, these, you know, these don't look like just, they kind of look like Yakuza, but we don't quite know what they're up to. So yeah, the guy mentioned Club Elnard, Elnard, I guess. One of those things that maybe didn't quite translate the way they thought it would. But, nope. Oh, hey, look, it's the street punks again. Apparently didn't get enough the first time. Oh, hey, you're a little better dressed. Yeah, if he doesn't charge interest and people just do weird conditions, like, how does he make his money back? We don't really know at this point. So, more intrigued, you know, kind of keep you on the edge of your seat, I guess. So now we've got another battle. This time the boss is around. Uh-oh. They might be teaching us about those heat actions that I was doing before. They might not. I'm not really sure. Okay, yeah, looks like they will. Hold R to move during a fighting stance. Just have to move for a few seconds. I feel like they should have taught you that first. Guard against attacks. There you go. We'll just sit here and hold this. Perfect. Oh. So there's our quick step that we upgraded already. There we go. Attack to increase the heat gauge. Alright, with that. Grab an enemy. We've already done the weapon, so let's grab an enemy. Actually, does that not work? Well, we could do the finisher. There we go. Nice kick in the face there. Another heat action, so we gotta build it up again. Let's see, I think we got some stuff over here. Beat him up with this sign. So at the beginning, this is kind of the combo we're going to be using all the time. I don't have the heat action while holding them. I figured I would. Looks like we got some like egg crates over there we can hit him with. No, not the cone. We've done that before. Oh, well, that wasn't quite what I wanted. Gotta let him get up first. I love that one. It's just ridiculous stuff like that. That was a cinematic attack that took like 20 seconds, but it was great. Yeah, pretty much. And yep, we learned about our tutorials. Okay, so now we can actually get to the club. I wish you could use stuff like this police bike. Like, oh man, how great would it be to beat someone up with this thing? Like, you look around in the environment for just stuff you can smash over people's heads. It's pretty great. Oh yeah, this is the sushi place. Cabaret, like a taxi stand. Yeah, not a cabaret. Talk all about your little ride while we eat. Talking about hostess clubs. Obviously, I think there's like 3 in here or something. Alright, so it looks like this is the club. What's this guy doing here in the corner? Oh yeah, the little Asian North interest. This guy speaks in Chinese, so... Yep, he doesn't speak Japanese, so we can't actually get past him. Yeah, that's why I was heading towards the door. Well, I'm going in then. Where's the 100 bottles of champagne we ordered? Yeah, Japanese GTA closest you're gonna get, like you said, is Sleeping Dogs. Probably it's a good game though. I really like Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is Hong Kong, by the way.
こんな高い酒飲んじゃって、こんなのこの店じゃ市場価格の4倍は取られるぜ。誰だお前。ボーイって感じじゃねえな。ああ、うめえ。こんないい酒浴びるように飲むなんて、本当の酒飲み。
Just comes in and insults them.
何しかとしてんだよ。俺らんこと舐めてんのか？ん？どこの誰だって聞いてんだよ。
Man, look at that guy.
何もんねこれ。よかったぜ、相手が俺で。これがヤーさん相手だったら戦争もんだよ。なんだよこれ。話と違うじゃねえか。え？話だと？
秋山さん、何やってんすか？
Basically.
あ、はい。兄貴はまだ時間がかかるみたいなんで。
そうか。何てめえらごちゃごちゃして。
Hey, I'm still here.
そうか、わかったぞ。俺らをはめて戦争を始める気だな。さっきから何言ってんだあんた。うるせえ。こうなりゃこっちも焼けよ。お前らが誰だろうと知ったこっちゃねえ。全員ぶっ殺してやるぜ。
てめえ人んちの島で暴れといて何言ってんだこれ。
来んなお前は。これは俺の喧嘩だ。この店で起こったことは全部俺とこいつらだけの問題だ。上野とか金村は関係ねえ。
秋山さん。
やっぱり俺らの素性もバレバレってことか。
Here, have my card.
俺はこの町でスカイファイナンスって店やってる金貸しだ。この喧嘩俺が勝手にやってるだけのこと。あんたたちがムカついてから絡んだだけだ。組織がどうこうは関係ねえ。
てめえなめた口聞きやがって。
いいね。気合入ってきたみたいじゃないか。久々に本気の喧嘩が楽しめそうだ。
ムカつく野郎でいいだろう。そのわかりやすい。
All right, let's talk with our fists, man. Come on.
こっちはいつでもいいぜ。
Or I guess mostly Akiyama's feet. He tends to kick more. All right, let's see what this guy's got. Can't be anything, right? Come on. All right, let's try it out. Oh, look at that quick step. I'm pretty sure we can just keep pressuring this guy and he won't be able to do anything. Oh, look at all this stuff we can beat him up with. How about a table? There you go. How about another table? Let's do something cooler. Uh-oh. I think we have a quick time event. There we go. Essence of countering. So yeah, sometimes they'll try to do this, especially during boss battles. They call it the essence of countering, but it's just hit the button that it says. Feel the heat. Alright. If you do that, you'll successfully counter their attack. So it's pretty cool. Adds some kind of random cinematic elements in it. Oh, I wanted to finish him off with, I would have hit him with that shrubbery that was back there. This guy is definitely not representative of some of the bosses you'll be fighting. You know, they get really good with super fast quick steps and stuff. It actually can be somewhat tough sometimes. But, you know, it's still not too bad. So there's that guy we saw outside the car before. You know, that guy's got to be pretty, you know, somewhat high ranking at least. Probably not a boss if he's out here doing grunt work, but you can tell by the suit, and it's just kind of his general demeanor, right? So when a guy like that offers you a cigarette and you're not even Yakuza, you know, you've got some respect in this town.
Akiyama さんともあろう人が何の条件もなしにうちの親父に金を貸すわけないでしょう。どんな条件か知ってる？まあ直接親父に聞いたわけじゃないんですが、金村の引退ですよね。
So I think before too long, maybe in another 20, 30 minutes or so, I'm probably gonna skip out, and I think I still have my old save that's like completely finished everything, and we can just mess around in town for a bit. You know, we'll see a little bit of a different character as well, and you know, we can check out like the mini games and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just see a little bit more of the town, because that's also kind of a big part of it. You've kind of gotten the gist of combat, and you know, also what these kind of intermediary dialogues are. Because this isn't really something that if you sit down for, you know, like an hour or an hour and a half, that you're gonna get too far. So you know, being able to mess around in town and all that stuff is also part of the appeal. So I think we can probably do that a little better by loading a different save that doesn't really have to worry about story. What was that? Oh, he's back up. Uh-oh. Things just got real serious.
来んな来んな
This is pretty great. Oh man, he actually shot.
大丈夫ですか兄貴
逃げんぞ三島
大丈夫だ脇腹をかすった程度だそれよりもあいつらをそう起動はいここはいいお前はすぐにあいつらを追いかけろはいわかりましたおい起動いいか奴ら捕まえても絶対に無茶な真似するんじゃねえぞはい
Yeah, asking how I like this game. I'm basically playing this game in order to kind of introduce people to it because I'm so excited for Yakuza 5, if that tells you anything. Yeah, so this is where Yakuza business takes over. We're pretty much, like I said before, we're not actually in it. So, aftermath of the place. I was gonna hit him with this, like, little tree plant thing. That would have been great. But, oh well, that's life. Yeah, that localization, that's... I said it on Twitter, but that's probably the most excited I've ever been about any piece of gaming news ever, is that Yakuza 5 is finally going to get localized to the West. Oh yeah, remember we were doing all that loan collecting stuff. It's officially tomorrow. The only Yakuza games I've played are 3 and 4. Man, we are getting chewed out here. You could at least like stand under the awning or something, right? Just out here getting soaked. Some scary looking men are fighting outside. They're just fighting everywhere. Of course it'd be those guys, right? Yeah, so she might actually kind of need our help a little bit. It's getting a little bit past just being chewed out for not going to work. I also like those little transitions. It makes it feel all super important. It's just like, head back to work. Nice little ambient music here. Standing outside. I wonder if there's any other... I'm going to see if there's any other areas we can access. If you look at the map, kind of at the bottom left. All those buildings that are colored differently you can go in. Turn the title screen. No, that's not what I wanted to do. We can also look at the map here and zoom in. And yeah, see all these, like the purple ones and the pink ones. You know, all these are places we can actually go in. That's the restaurant. It's a Hostess Club, Hot Springs. That is a bar. Actually, let's go to the bar. We can do a couple things in there. Yeah, no police or nothing. It's just kung fu fighting that solves everything. Yeah, this is Bantam. This is a cool bar. It's kind of more like a pub. It's a little bit out of place, but it's interesting to see here. Alright, so we can talk to her. Anyone that's blue, you actually get a memo for. Being drunk has various side effects. Yep, you can totally get wasted in this game. Get sober up by drinking coffee or something else. Try not to drink too much. A drink a day keeps the doctor away. Something like that. The different color is just like different types of buildings, like Hostess clubs are purple, convenience stores are like yellow, I think. So it's just like kind of subcategories. You can actually look in the map. Well, you can't here because we're inside a building, but you can actually sort of like filter by type and stuff. There's some helpful things you can do, but darts. I love darts. 200 yen a game, man, that's nothing. So, let's read the rules. I think it's just basically darts. Never mind. Yeah, just do count up, which is basically just score as much as you can. Play darts. So he's going to give us a membership card. They're free. Gotcha. Just keeps track of your scores, basically. Please enter your player name. Oh, I hate this type of keyboard. There. Don't ask. I'm Batman and I'm playing darts. Alright, I do not remember how to play this. We'll just make it beginner. Oh, single player, actually. That might be a little better. So, yeah, there's the 01 where I think you have to end on that. Count up. I just go with count up because it's basically the simple one. Numbers you hit are added to your score. The player with the highest score is declared the winner. Change position. Okay, scroll text, right stick, adjust strength. I used to be good at this, but I really don't remember how to play. Dramatic walk up. Like that. So you kind of have to aim it and... Okay, that was really high. This is actually kind of hard. I went a little... Triple one. Fantastic. Okay, that was closer to where I was aiming. Oh, triple 20. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ah. Oh, well. Action replay. Yeah, darts. Low ton. Whatever that means. I used to be really good at this. I used to be able to get triple 20s on like every throw. Ah. Oh. Yeah, and also like being in that position, if you miss, you get a bullseye, so. Alright, well, 313, you know, I guess that's not the best, but fair enough, and that'll save it to your card and all that. I think it's just if you get 100, it's a low ton. If you get 200, it's a high ton. And if you get like 300, it's something else. I don't remember. Or is that... No, that's not even... Because it's 60, it's 180. I don't even remember. Darts tutorial. No thanks. We've already done that. I just completely... Yeah, I forgot about the math on that, but whatever. Because I thought I got like 180 something, but that wouldn't make any sense. Alright, anyway, now that we're done with that, let's see what else. We can also go back and check out the map again. You can bring up this list here, and this sort of brings you... This is what tells you about the different types, like the restaurants with this orange. And then you can see they're also being highlighted on the map. So it's super easy if you're looking for something in particular. You can pretty much find it, you know, there. So let's actually just take a look at what else we've got. There's that Matsuya. Volcano. Yeah, there's not too much. Yeah, there's the weapons dealer. That's in... Alright, I think what I might do is actually back out here. We're going to return to the title screen. We didn't save or anything, so, you know, we're kind of done. But, you know, that's kind of what the game is sort of like. You know, you've got the combat, you've got the talking, and now we're going to kind of just explore the city a bit, check out some of the mini games. You can spend a lot of time with just mini games alone. So, you know, it's not like we're just, you know, ignoring the game or anything. This is actually a pretty big part of it. So I think if we load game, premium adventure. Yeah, see this one. Look at this. Is this premium adventure? I think, is this the one freely explore the game world? This might be the one I'm looking for. We'll see. If it's not, it's easy enough to just back out. Yeah, I think this is it. Alright, we're just outside the batting center. I was probably saving for something. I guess since we're here, we could go ahead and try out the batting center. Also, you may notice I'm being followed by this girl here. This character is different. We haven't seen him. He's actually the protagonist of, I think, all the other Yakuza games. Definitely 3, at least. His name's Kazuma Kiryu. And that's Haruka. He's like a girl he's taken care of. He's got an orphanage. He's got his whole big like side story, but she's just following us around, so never mind her. I haven't done this in a while, so I should probably do... We could do the hard game. There's like an extra super hard game, and then I think even one more past that. But we'll just play it. No, just batting style and swing. Alright, so yeah, we can kind of aim here. If we take a look at where the ball is, we want to try to get a corner. Oh man, I haven't done this in so long that I've totally forgotten the timing. Wow, okay, that was a bit of a curve there. There we go. See, if you time it correctly, you kind of light up these spots on the board, and you get points for doing like tic-tac-toe stuff. And if you can hit it in the corner, you can light up multiple areas. And then if we just hit this one in the middle, we'll get a lot of points. Ah. Oh, I can't believe I actually hit that. That was the worst curve I think I've ever seen. Maybe it's just lighting up all of them. It might be. Ah. I still hit the board, though. I was way ahead of that one. Ah, well. I don't know who this pitcher is, but he's really good. Ah. I keep getting ahead of those. I feel like they're coming in faster than they really are. There we go. So that's at the whole board, and then you get this little bonus thing. If you can hit the target, and you get some extra points. There we go. That'll do it. And then it just resets, and you can see we've got 7 more pitches. Oh, great. I hit 1. Fantastic. If you can hit it, like, right on the corner, you can get 4 at once. But it's really hard. Ah. It's like very fine movement. Got 2 there at least. Well, now we're in kind of a bad position. So I'm probably not. I've only got 1 left anyway. Yeah, so he's shaking his head because that was actually a bad performance. I missed a lot of those. So, you know, oh well, that's how it goes. Okay, well, you can actually get prizes, I think, if you get, like, a certain number of points. But, like I said, that was pretty bad, so we're not going to worry about it. Let's check out some other stuff. We basically have free reign of the town, I think, in this mode. So let's, nope, I keep doing that. I keep wanting to hit select to open the map. One thing that I really, really want to show, actually, I think I just remember where it is. Take a look at the map. I'm pretty sure it's down here. Yeah, karaoke. There we go. So you can take these little taxis. These get unlocked at a certain point in the game. And that will sort of let us get around faster. So, you know, it's a little slow. Takes a little while to get around. But that's kind of, you know, that's part of the game, is exploring the city and talking to people and stuff. All right, so we can take the taxi and go down here. I don't think there are trophies. I'm actually not really sure. Trophies are something I really don't keep track of, so. Alright, and it's... did I pass it? Yes, I did. It's this one right here. We may actually be limited in our songs if Haruka also has to sing. But hopefully Kiryu gets... In this rhythm action game, you press buttons in time for the song. I love karaoke in just about any game it's in. I like the Sleepy Dogs karaoke because Wei Shen sings very badly. And I like this karaoke because it's great. Shout, interject, tambourine, maracas. So, yeah, I think she's gonna... I think we get... Yeah. We're kind of limited to sort of like J-pop, you know, kind of those types of songs for Haruka, but... I don't really know any of these, so we'll just go with that. Intense! Gotta go with intense. Now, I have this on disc. I don't even know if it's available for digital download. I think it's great that we're just like controlling the guy in the background, like somehow having tambourines and maracas and shouting things and clapping. He's just like shouting in the background. Rapid maraca, or tambourine rather. There we go. Alright, so that ends Haruka's song. I'll have to admit I'm not 100% into it, but... But I think Kiryu should get to sing one after this. Kazuma, Kiryu, I don't know. He's kind of got... He goes by both, really, so... Alright, so let's see if he gets one. I hope he gets one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. Alright, so let's see what we've got. This one's probably better. Belt out. I love that there's only one option. Alright, so this is what I really came here for. Oh, sorry, I kind of bumped the desk there. Okay, it's kind of hard to read some of those, especially when they come up on screen like super fast. But that's actually like really good karaoke. Like they can sing super well. It's pretty great, especially because like, you know, you get big tough Yakuza guys coming out singing all these karaoke songs. It's really great. Got screwed over by the giraffe there. He has a dragon of karaoke. That's right. Yeah, I know. Excuse me, you're bad at singing. Click. Oh. Yeah, Akiyama's actually got a really good karaoke. He can, you can do, like, if you visit Hostess clubs, you can sort of, like, date them, and, like, one of the things you can do is take them to karaoke, and you can sing, like, duets and stuff. There's some really good stuff. But, you know, that's what we got here with Kazuma. So, let's see. Let's check out some other stuff. We'll do a few more things, and then we'll probably call it. Love in Heart. Let's see. That's ramen. Actually, I could just do a list here. Might go bowling. Go to the mock bowl. Yeah, you got Mahjong, you got Club Segas. You know, let's do that. Of course, it's all the way over there, so we're gonna have to go back to the taxi again. The hot springs, there's some interesting stuff you can do in the hot springs, especially if you take dates there from the Hostess clubs. You can actually play ping pong, table tennis against the against your date. There's also a golf course you can go to in the taxi. You can go to the docks for some fishing. I think we want to go up here. The hot springs you can go to by yourself, I think, and just kind of, you know, relax in the hot tub or whatever you do at a hot springs. Relax in the hot springs, I guess. But the kind of real attraction there is if you, it's a little, that's actually a little bit seedy. I kind of have to admit. Because part of it is you're playing against your hostess date and she's like in a bathrobe and you can actually like gain heat by sneaking peeks at her. It's actually kind of a little bit, I don't know, like awkward, I guess, to kind of talk about on a stream. But the ping pong itself is actually pretty interesting. You get it actually sort of incorporates bits of the combat. You have like heat actions and stuff there as well. So let's go bowling for a bit. Well, why would I play by myself? Let's play against Haruka. Take that kid down. She don't know what she's messing with. I'm Yakuza. Go golfing at some point. We might go golfing after this. Alright. Dramatic walk-up. Look at that shiny ball. Just position. Okay, so this uses the D-pad. Confirm. I'm probably going to be bad at this. You can, you know, sort of... I'm not comfortable enough with the spin in order to sort of do, like, you know, you would start over here and then do that. And then sort of, like, that's... Okay, well, that wasn't great, but, you know, that was sort of what I was getting at. So at this point, let's just try for a straight shot. We kind of need to hit it like right in the middle. Needs to be a little, just a bit to the right. That was too much to the right. Yep, missed the front one. Watch Haruka be like really good at bowling, and she just like gets a strike every time. You may also have noticed this is only 3 frames. In terms of like why Haruka is here, I mentioned it briefly before, but he, like, Kazuma runs an orphanage, and she's, like, one of the older children there, and she's kind of, like, the assistant helper, you know, and they go out on town and do things, you know, so. Yeah, she totally had a better yeah, he's laughing like, ah, you suck, kid. You don't know how to bowl. She gets a turkey, yeah, she just completely strikes out. Ugh. She closed the frame. Yeah, you should be ashamed, you know? Alright, let's try to actually... Let's move it more over here. Do it like that. And then we'll spin it a little more. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Eat it, kid. Stop bowling well. Oh my gosh. She is totally gonna beat us, by the way. Oh no, not enough spin. Oh, that was bad. Tried to get too fancy. Alright, if we hit this pretty much right down the middle, that pin should knock into the corner. Alright, that might actually be a little better even. So spin it just slightly. Oh man, ankle wasn't quite right. Nice on. Oh, I'm pretty sure we're getting creamed. Actually, we're pretty much already beat since we left those frames open. Oh. Okay, this is embarrassing. Alright, get a split. Yeah, there you go. You already beat me, but at least you won't close every frame. Watch her hit this. Alright, that's what I thought. You leave one open. You know, I was just letting her win, being a responsible adult. Oh, no. Okay, maybe we should stick to beating people up. Okay, let's get out of here. Haruka, this never happened, okay? I'll buy you ice cream if you don't tell anyone about this. And she does, there's actually kind of an affection system with Haruka. Like, sometimes you'll pass by shops and she's like, I want an ice cream. So if you go and buy her an ice cream, you know, she'll like you more. Just kind of a thing. There's also, if you kind of wait and then walk slowly, you can hold hands. Isn't that cute? Alright, so let's see. We need to take a taxi if we want to go to the golf course, which we might just do. Someone said, hey. Oh yeah, they also randomly pick fights. This is also kind of like the random encounter RPG stuff. Alright, so I don't really even know what kind of stuff Kazuma has. Yeah, all kinds of flips and whatnot. And I think we can just grab this guy, yeah, with the heat action that way. So I have him, like, pretty much fully upgraded, I think. I could take a look at his abilities and see what it... Actually, I don't have him fully upgraded. Essence is what we're looking for. Near downed enemy. In red heat, grab an enemy. Grab an enemy. And, oh, yeah, you can slam them into another enemy. That's cool. It's triangle in various places while grabbing legs. Near downed enemy, when health is flashing. While smoking a cigarette. Essence of smoking. Yeah, some of these need to be in quote-unquote red heat mode against unarmed attack without R1 fighting stance. Yeah, so see, we've got a couple different things. I've upgraded him a bit. So different situations you can do those special attacks. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to try to... If he does an attack here... He's kind of scared because we're in heat mode. That happens sometimes too. We have to hit him once just to bring the meter back up. Come on, do an attack. Oh, well. Alright, you know what? That didn't seem to actually trigger the heat, so let's do this. Can I... Oh, I can't pick that up. That sucks. Fair enough. He has some other things. Like, I think if you do a roll and do the heat action, you can do one that way. You do, like, a headbutt. And we get money for it. So that'll recoup our losses from playing games. So let's get to the taxi. You know, when all this fails, just pick up a bike and hit the guy with it, you know? No need to get fancy or anything. Let's go golfing. Hopefully she doesn't... If she beats me at golf, I don't know what will... enter the competition, I guess. 5,000 yen. Alright, fine. That's what we just got from that guy anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I've never really golfed too much, so we'll just have to stick with the defaults. Shot range. Switch club. Move impact point. Alright. I'm not actually... I don't really remember the golfing that much. Nah. It's golf. We don't need a tutorial, right? So you can see the map. That's where we're going to hit. We'll land it about here. There's a bit of wind, so we'll move it that way a bit. Nice shot. Little Mario golfy there. Yeah, that guy was real nice. He paid for us to go golfing. All right, so if we pop this, it's going to go a little bit far, but we'll give it some backspin. I was a little off. Oh, it didn't need backspin. Oh, well. Nice shot. Oh, it just barely went. Okay, well, is this a par 4? This is probably a par 3. Oh, it's a par 4. All right, I don't know what those contour lines really even mean, so we'll just go for it. Oh, not quite far enough. All right, well, bogey. Not a great start, but aw, it's okay. Steve Wood. I wonder if he's related to Tiger. Okay, it looks like we got a par 3. We're going to go a little past it, so again, we'll give it some backspin, and hopefully I do actually, you know, hit it correctly this time. Way overshot. Okay, fair enough. Oh, we're going to have to chip even. Okay. Oh, whoops. Sure botched that one, didn't I? Oh, I thought we were putting. I'm like, why is that going so fast? We're on the fringe, right? We should be putting. Why? Like, I don't know why it's not letting me putt. That's like, I'm gonna just keep hitting it past the hole. Here we go. Yes, I know there's probably those relate to the elevation in some way, but like, there's a green line. I don't really know what that means. I think it's like downhill, because if we look over this way, you know, it kind of forms a circle like that. So I think it's slightly downhill, but it's not really. It's basically straight. Ugh. Okay, you need to work on your golf game, man. You're not good at bowling. You're not good at golf. If Haruka was playing, she would totally beat you with this too. Triple bogey. Well, at least there are other people that are also at like +3, so. All right, here we go. Par 4. A little bit in the rough, but that's okay. Okay, ooh, I don't quite like that. I'm gonna hit it in the bunker if I... There we go. Get our wedge out. And I hit it in the bunker anyway. Man, if you miss that bottom one, it really lowers your power. All right, well, if we make this, it's for par. And I also, it looks like it's kind of, we need to aim this way just a tad. Oh, no. I thought it would go faster than that. Well, we get halfway there. Slow and steady, you know? Oh. Okay, I'm very bad at this. I will totally readily admit that. All right, double bogey, not a triple this time. Ah, if you miss that just a little bit, your power really suffers. Actually, that wasn't that bad. I was well short of where I was aiming, but... Oh, okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is totally a birdie. I can't screw this up. Nice. All right, we're getting it. This may only be like the front 9. I'm not actually sure. See, it wants me to hit it like right there into the out of bounds area. Oh. Got max power and everything. It's par 5. We might actually, we're going to get on the green in 2 here if I can hit this correctly. Uh-oh. Okay, well, at least it's not in the bunker. Yeah, we're on the green in 2. Look at that. All right, yes, there we go. That's a little more telling of what the elevation lines are. So it's slightly uphill, very slightly to this side. That's probably not enough. Oh, nice. Look at that eagle. There we go. We're getting back in it. All right, I'll see if there's a way to quit out after this next hole. And then a little backspin when it lands. I didn't quite need the backspin. Oh, there's a bit of wind against us, that's why. Tea time. All right. So slightly this way, also slightly uphill. Oh, a little too hard. It's at least a par, though. Nice. All right, well, we got a little better there at the end. There was a switch button. Oh, I just switched modes. Yeah, it goes to the 9. We can just go ahead and quit. Using the select button pretty much gets you out of everything. All right, I might look around for one more thing to do. I would say we go fishing, but I think we actually like need to get bait and stuff for that. I don't think you can just do that any time, but I might be wrong. Alright, nope. Keep doing that. Let's look at the map one more time. Let's take a list. I don't remember what volcano is. It might just be like slots. Maybe pachinko or something. I'm not sure. Not sure what that really is either. We can go to the hot springs. That should probably be quick. Taxi. That's not a usable taxi? No, the usable taxi's over here. Alright, I want to go up there. No, he wants to fight. Let's get a fight. Volcano is darts shop, perhaps. Maybe they sell harpoons. Let's see, so if I grab this guy, there we go. Yeah, slam them into each other. Yeah, I know what you mean, kind of like the colors, meaning they were in control of different families or whatever, but no, it's basically just like what type of store it is. What type of building it is, rather. Look at all these people. Get out of the way. Who are you again? Did you have something? Yeah. They may let us play ping pong against Haruka. I'm not sure. So I would actually kind of like to play ping pong. That would be good. There we go. Just play table tennis. That's all I really care about. Go to the hot springs to play table tennis. Just try steamy table tennis ranking mode. Alright, I've got to remember how to do this too. Yeah, you notice L2 button is stare mode. That's kind of, we'll probably do that once and then not do it again, even though it kind of helps in terms of it gives you heat meter. But, you know, we'll probably only really do it once for the sake of not having a really kind of weird stream. So power shot to hold it. Serve okay. Weird comma there. Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Alright, I do not remember how to do this at all. Okay, as evidence. You kind of have to hold it and release it. I think you have to release it like when it flashes. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, there we go. Also, stare mode. I'll try to get it in here. See, you stare, and you can notice the heat gauge is going up, but you can't do that for too long, otherwise you'll miss the shot. So there you go. That's what it is. Nah, I kind of mean weird stream in a different way. Alright, so now we've got heat mode. So if we want, we can smash it. It'll hit her and she'll fall down. So the point of this is you're supposed to kind of take dates here. So it's supposed to be, you may have noticed it was called steamy table tennis, but you know, I kind of just prefer to play table tennis. I should have told her to go all out, because now it's just a little easy. For as hard as we hit this thing, it sure doesn't go very fast. Oh man, she actually like got a really good shot in there. And basically, anytime you use heat mode, it's usually a free point, I think. If I'm not mistaken, they can sometimes hit it back. Oh man, I was actually early on that one. Female guest, yeah. You're supposed to. And you also notice her bathrobes do get, you know, slightly looser as time goes on. So, you know, again, this is supposed to be steamy table tennis. But I take it a little too seriously, so, you know, I want to win. I'm not here for the steamy stuff. I want to win. I'm going to smash this thing in your face. Female guest totally got a crush on you. And we'll just auto win this one. Oh man, that was a smash.
もうひどいことするのね。
Yeah, she's letting me win. She feels bad because I lost at bowling and was terrible and so bad at golf that I had to quit. Oh man, she actually got a good shot there. Man, she just won't give up. There we go. Oh wait, we just won and now we're playing again? Is that what's going on? Alright, well I don't really want to play another set, so we'll just quit. Alright, so that was steamy table tennis. Hopefully it wasn't, you know, it's late night, sort of, so it's a little steamy, right? You win? No, hey now, wait a minute. Let's get one thing straight here. You went down. Alright, I wrecked you at table tennis. Claiming she won just because I didn't want to play again. You're too far below my skill level, alright? Call me back when you get some real competitors here. Wonder if the name on her passport, that's actually just her name, is female guest. Alright, so I think that's probably all we're going to show here. We've been going for actually pretty close to 2 hours at this point, so, you know, hopefully you've kind of gotten a feel. I've tried to do as good a job as I could of sort of, you know, trying to spread everything out, getting the combat in there. You saw how freely explore the game world, don't mind if I do. You saw, you know, kind of how the combat is, kind of how the dialogue and the story is. Got a little bit of background on Akiyama. I know I quit, but before I quit, you saw the score. Anyway, but yeah, so you saw Akiyama's background and all that, kind of what the conversations are like. So, you know, like I said, Yakuza 5 was recently announced that it's going to have a localization released in 2015. So, you know, the game was originally made in 2012, so it may kind of be dated a little bit, but apparently it's supposed to be even bigger and have way more stuff to do than this one. So, I'm super excited, and, you know, if you get into this franchise, the games are still actually a little bit pricey. I wanted to say like 30 or 40 bucks to get Yakuza 3 or 4. So, you know, do with that what you will, but it's a really great game. I've spent a ton of time with it. And, you know, hopefully if you didn't, you have at least a little bit of an idea of what it's like. Anyway, I think we're going to stop here. So, thank you guys for coming out. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you later.